Hello, I'm Cliff Eley. I'm an attorney in Colorado practicing in the area of workers' compensation law. Today I would like to talk again about permanent partial disability benefits. In another video I talked about extremity or scheduled injuries, and today I'm going to talk to you about whole person ratings. Whole person injuries are generally given to injured workers that have injuries to their head, neck, back, or torso. They are given by the authorized treating physician. They can be contested, and we'll go through that in another video. But today we'll talk about what those kind of ratings are worth. The value of permanent partial disability benefits for a whole person rating is based upon the age of the injured worker, when they reach maximum medical improvement, and the amount of money that the injured worker was earning, or his average weekly wage. And the formula is this: you take the disability rating times 400. 400 is just a number that was put in by the legislature, times 2/3 of your average weekly wage, not above the state maximum. That's also your temporary total disability rate if you're off work. They pay you 2/3 of your wages. And then you multiply that by an age factor. The younger you are, the higher the age factor is. For example, if you're 20 years or younger, the age factor is 1.8. If you're 60 or older, the age factor is 1, so it's just really no factor at all. But let's take a look at what that would be worth to somebody who, for example, hurts their back. Say you're 40 years old and you've injured your back, and your authorized treating physician gives you a rating of 10% as a whole person, and you earn $700 a week. Now, 2/3 of 700 is $466.20. So the formula would be 2/3 of your average weekly wage, or $466.20, times 400 times the age factor, which for 40 years old is 1.4, and then you multiply it by the rating, and in this case you get $26,107.20. Now, you need to know that there are limits on what you can receive in permanent partial disability benefits. If your whole person disability rating is 25% or less, then the most you can receive in permanent partial disability benefits and temporary benefits combined is $75,000. So if you've been receiving money for lost wages from the insurance company for being off work, which is temporary benefits, you combine those with the permanent disability benefits, and that amount cannot go over $75,000 if your rating is 25% or less. So for example, if you've been off work for 2 years and perhaps you receive $40,000 in temporary disability benefits and your rating is below 25%, the most you're going to get is another $35,000, because 40,000 plus 35,000 makes $75,000. If your rating is above 25%, then that cap goes up to $150,000, and that's a little more generous. But keep in mind, somebody who's been on temporary benefits for a long time can eat up a lot of what he would receive in permanency, because of how close the amount of money he's been getting for lost wages gets him to the cap. If you're injured before January 1 of 2006, those limits are less. They're $60,000 and $120,000 respectively. If you've received a whole person disability rating from your doctor and want to know what that's worth, please give me a call at 303-785-2828, and I'd be happy to give you a free consultation.